Hey y'all, and thanks for joining me for another Watch Cheryl Scrap video. Today is day 5 of 31 days of cut file fun. This cut file this is our Happy Place outline cut file by Just Nick. I'll have it linked in the description box below. I have placed my photo on the right side of the page in the middle and the cut file to the left of that. I have clipped a wood grain paper, very light wood grain paper, to the cut file itself. I'll have a wood grain paper in the background here, and then I'll ultimately add a wood grain behind the cut file. So right now I'm just pulling in different pieces of foliage from the kit that I'm using, and it's just pulling those greens and the foliage and the photo out onto the page. This is one of our happy places. It's our patio. It's nothing extraordinary, but we like to sit out there, especially in the spring and the fall when the weather is a little more cool and we have less mosquitoes. So now I'm just continuing to layer the greenery. You can see I've added a wreath rub-on around the This Is Our Happy Place. So it's breaking up that blockiness of the cut file and the photo together. So it just brings in some gentle curves there. And with the other pieces of foliage, it's just softening those edges. Now you can see here I'm selecting all the open spaces in the cut file, and I'm using my expand and fill action, and I'll have that linked in the description box below as well if you're using Photoshop and want to know how to do this. And you can see I'm trying out different papers on top of the cut file, behind the cut file. I was having a hard time deciding what I wanted to use. I ended up keeping this particular leaf pattern behind there, but it just wasn't fitting right. So since I have all these brown pieces, we have that piece of driftwood on the table in that you see in the photo, so I like having those browns, and then of course all the wood grains, the texture of this little bow. I've added some butterflies in, and just some final few pieces of floral happiness. And then I do believe that here at the last minutes when I change out behind the cut file, yes, there it is. And then I'll do my journaling and my custom shadows offline. And I think this is my final piece here. There's the final layout. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope it inspires you to create with your own cut files. Thanks again, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 6.